And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Now here's Halliburton. Shoots over Harden. Outside for Halliburton. Clock at 4. There's a screen by Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Outside heel. There's a screen by Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out, he can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Well, you look at Hart, he doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Healed from outside. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here's Harden. Green, a screen. Pass to Embiid. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Now here's Harden. Screen by Embiid. Inside. Outside for Harden. From outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid. Getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Outside heel. Beyond the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers leading. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Harden. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Outside for Harden. Just 4 to shoot. And Harden with the slam.
Like seeing Harden score in tight spots. I mean, creating well for himself when the shot clock is winding down. Great pulls.
And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. It really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries. At some point, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Back to heel. Pass to Duarte. Outside heel. Over to the left wing. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Philadelphia ball.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Now here's Harden. He has 7. Oh, stolen by Harden. Down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Halliburton left side.
Brogdon, I see you, young fella. Really enjoyable to watch this guy get up and throw it down with power because he doesn't do that often.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Going inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Halliburton. Who poked away. Thibault with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. It's stolen. Now the Pacers on the move. And then Turner with the dunk.
And Turner is an athletic behemoth. What a word. And he's really good when it comes to finishing off alley-oop.
Here's Harden. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sixers ahead. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sport. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And, you know, taking a look into your crystal ball, Clark, which team do you think has the brightest future?
Well, that's a tough one, BA. There are a lot of teams that have really some outstanding young stars on their roster. I mean, you look at the Celtics with Tatum and Brown. That duo is dynamic. And then the Mavs with Luka Doncic. Clearly, that guy is a star and a long-time star barring injury. And how about the Pelicans? Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. The Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. I mean, those are 4 teams I rattled off that would fall into that category for sure.
The Pacers making a switch here. Harden with it. He has 7. To the inside. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow, show us some power.
Boy, Jordan still going up. Man, he's been lighting up arenas for over a decade and still major bounce.
To the middle. Here's Duarte. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Harden. The shot's good. Harden's got 9.
Nice physical play from Harden that time inside. Never afraid or backing away from the defense.
Here's Rubio. Here's Smith. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Smith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
A little hang time with the double clutch, making it look easy.
Left side, Harden. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Now Rubio. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gets the 3 to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
Boy, somehow, some way, you gotta keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Outside Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tipped. They retain possession. On the wing, Harden. 3 on the clock. With a second effort. And he lays it up and in. 6 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Outside Rubio. Pass to Halliburton. From the arc. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 6.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Outside Milton. To the inside. Out on his own on the break. Halliburton outside. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Sixers ball.
One minute left in the first half. Here's Maxey. Second chance shot. Here he goes. And a nice finish on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Brissett. For 3, Smith. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Steps back. Maxey, that's good. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Smith, no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And so it's the Philadelphia 70s. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
Well, you watch Rubio play, and you can't help but love the way he plays. He plays with flair, he plays with joy and enthusiasm. He plays with such an air of effervescence. And joy, it's contagious.
Here's Maxey. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. Back to Turner. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Turner's got 7 points in the game. Rubio not as flashy as he once was, but he still puts on a show, Clark.
Well, you know, he came into the league and was really, Brian, a breath of fresh air. The no-look pass, the way he pushed it up the floor with kind of reckless abandon. And he's really one of the more likable players in the league and one of the more entertaining as well.
It's picked off.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Halliburton outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Massey. Another steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Heels from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I just love the ball move.
And the 76ers with some changes. The Sixers leading. Outside Harden. Here's Embiid. Oh, and Turner with a block.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Harden. And Harden gets the double team. Pass to Thibault. And again, another missed shot.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Connects from downtown.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Green. And another miss by Philadelphia. Halliburton on the wing. 9 points in the game. With the drive. Pass to Duarte. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
On the wing, Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third-quarter drought.
Pass to Heel. Here's Duarte. Pounded by Harris. And here's Turner. He's got 7. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And then Harden with the jam.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
Halliburton goes. Here's Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Heel from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Substitution for the Pacers.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Brissett the screen. Outside Rubio. Smith right side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Sixers trailing. Outside Harden. Driving inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to McConnell. To the paint. Here's Smith. That one's good on the assist from McConnell. Smith's gotten his third basket of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 4. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Halliburton. Outside heel. There's a screen by Turner. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Harden. Out to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The drive by Brogdon. Back to Turner. The 3-ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Pacers lead by 10.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Maxey, that's good.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. And does a really good job setting up a shooter. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Harden. This one for 3. The shot comes out. So Indiana will take it the other way. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And foul on Tyrese Halliburton.
Third personal foul.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Duarte. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside heel. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And now the Sixers on the break. Maxey, that's good.
His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the basket by Halliburton.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Down low. Embiid. Pass to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Turner. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him. We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Pass to Hield. Fires the three. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duarte. Oh, stolen by Harris.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Pacers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Pass to Duarte. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Indiana.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Inside. Here's Harris. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the match